Hi guys, this one was my Briggs and Stratton Elite Series 5500 watt generator, and during the last power outage the rod let go. Let's turn it around here. Whoop. Bits and pieces. And you would think that it was from a lack of oil, but it's not. You can see there's plenty of oil still in it, plus what I drained out. And that stuff is disgusting. It's like tar now. And what happened is the local mouse decided to build a nest right against the cylinder head behind the recoil cover. So all this old insulation caused this thing to overheat and burn up the rod. So what we're going to do today is rebuild it. For $65, I'm going to rebuild this motor. All I got was a rod and a new base gasket. The piston, the rings were seized in it, but I got them freed up. I just soaked them in gas and oil for about a week, so they're good. Piston's good, but yeah, that rod, yeah, snapped it right off. A little bit of damage on the skirt of the piston, but it's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. It's the bottom of the piston. Plus, this is a lawnmower engine or a generator engine, whatever. It's a small engine. You don't have to be. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's get rid of all that tar. Yuck. That stuff is nasty. But yeah, that's what happened to that. Stained my countertop. That's cool. It's getting too clean. So, yeah, we gotta do some work on this one. We're gonna pull the crank out. And the crank has aluminum all the way around it. And I'm gonna polish that all off. So, yeah, that is just bad. I can't believe that mouse did that to me during a power outage in the hottest day of the year. So, let me get this block cleaned up, and then I'll come back and we'll start fixing this thing up. Okay guys, we got the block cleaned out best we can right now. Still gonna have some more of that mess in there. So what I'm gonna work on now is getting the aluminum off the steel crank. And all I got is some emery cloth. And I'm just going around and polishing this up until the aluminum is gone. Can you see how shiny that is now? There's no more aluminum on there. So this spot inside of here is really bad, so we're going to work on that next. Make sure it's in place good. Start polishing. Sometimes I gotta clean this table off better. Just keep working it around until you get all that aluminum off that steel rod or steel crank. Pretty much it. Finish polishing up a couple spots here and there. Like I said, if this was a high compression motor or something, this isn't. This is a 10 horse Vanguard motor. Just don't work on one spot too much. Just keep moving it around. You don't want to make any flat spots. Okay. I think that's good. Paper towels. Okay. Yeah, I think we got that. Beautiful. There's no gouges in it or anything. It's nice and smooth all the way around. Okay. So we can set that aside for a minute. This is how bad that mouse built his nest inside. He got it in the flywheel and everywhere. I mean, it's just nasty. Scrape all that out of there. I'm surprised this thing ran. And it wasn't like you could see it because, like I said, it was behind the recoil cover. So you couldn't even see it. All of that. Look at that mess I made. There we go. Rid of the rat's nest. You know, it's something flying. Don't know what it was. Must not have been that important. Okay. Just gonna finish wiping this out a little bit more. I want to make sure all these areas that the oil gets flung into actually can fling oil. Get all rid of any excess aluminum that's laying in the case. That looks good. The seal feels good still. Take a look at it over here. It's fine. It's not even galled up, so we're good there. Coil looks alright. Got a little dark in a couple spots, but it was still running, so when it blew up, I was on my way out because it started acting funny and got outside and I heard it start to seize up and immediately went to shut it off. As soon as I shut it off, it let go. So yeah, I knew what happened when it happened. Don't want to lose our flywheel key. Almost lost it. Let's sit that there. Alright, yeah, you guys can see there's no more aluminum on there. I've done this a million times with these cranks. You can get away with it. You just got to make sure you're going around and not stay on one spot. So as long as you keep going around, you get it nice and smooth. Piece of cake. Like I said, these are lawnmower engines. They're not high performance. So, easy peasy. Alright. We're to that point now. Now, we got to open our rod. Here. There we go. Take our cap off. Test fit. The 5/16. Oh, I think we need to put that in here for a second. Holy crap. And this is, I got this rod on Amazon for $54. And everybody else wanted like $110, $120 for a rod. I thought that was just ridiculous. And all I'm going to do is test fit this onto my crank. Get my 2 bolts out. Real quick here. Put the crank back in here for a second. And on this rod here it says mag side, PTO side. So, nice. So the PTO side is the side that's going to have your rotor on it for your generator. This side with the flywheel key is going to have is going to be your magneto side. Oh yeah. Little side to side, no up and down. So that's good. Alright. I just wanted to make sure everything was fitting fine. Just like that. Stick our bolts back in so we don't lose them. Okay. We got that and that fixed now. Now, we have to get this little clip out of the pin so we put our new rod in. So let's see, what's going to be the easiest way? Probably this way. Just take it out of one side. Don't tighten this down tight, just so it just sits in there. Okay, I will come back in a minute. Okay guys, back. Sorry. I'm an old man. I had to get my reading glasses. So what I'm doing is just getting this pin just to come up a little bit. And then pull it out. That little C-clip right there is like spring loaded. It will go flying. So be careful. Use a rag or something over top of that. I had my hand over top of it. Set that aside right now. Now we can push this pin out. Maybe we can push this pin out. Alright, we're going to do it the hard way apparently. Just put it back in the vise for a second, real gentle. You're going to fight me. That bad spot apparently. Okay. Got the pin in my hand. Got the extension in there. Okay. Just like that. So we're going to set this down for now. Got my clip. Got my pin right next to my clip. There we go. So on here I can see there's a little O. Alright. So that's PTO side. So that's PTO side. That was easy. Now the hard part. Putting this back in. Let's see here. Oops, I guess. Wiggle it a little bit. Get it in there. Okay. Push it all the way back in. Get it in there. Oh yeah. Perfect. Alright, now we gotta get that clip back in there. That's always a joy. Gently. Just like that. Make sure it's down enough. Okay, here we go. Use a flashlight. don't know if there's an easier way to do this. I always get it down in the groove first with one side. Hold it with my finger. And I usually stab myself 4 or 5 times when I'm doing this. Come on. Did I actually get it? Wow, I got it in there. Awesome job. It's seated all the way around. So that is good. Awesome. Take it back out of the vise. Set it aside. Okay. Now we're at that point. We're going to slide our crank back in. You know what? Yeah, we're good. We're going to slide the crank back in. Flywheel side, magneto side, they call it flywheel side. Slide this back in, just like that. I like bringing this down here at the bottom, the journal to the bottom. Okay. Now we got our rod, mag side. Mag side is the side with the coil. Take our screws out here. Two screws. Set this like this. A little oil on the piston. So I got this bar and chain oil. I like it. It's nice and thick, like honey. I'm just gonna slap that on there. Wrap it all around there. There we go. Still on PTO side. Come on, Betsy. Why do you need persuading? There we go. There we go, nice and tight. Good and tight. Just means that everything's fitting perfectly. Okay. This thing hasn't been used. There's a ring compressor that I've had forever. You can tell because it doesn't like to work. I'll just open it up. There we go. Clean the inside out. It's been sitting around the house for a while. I had this when I was like 13 years old working at my dad's lawnmower shop. Okay. Get some more oil. Put a little in there. Slather it around. All this is doing is bring the rings tight so we can, gotta go bigger. Go big or go home. That's what I always say. Okay. What you want to do, tap on the top like that to make sure it's nice and tight on the bore. Grab my extension, it's 1/4 inch. Do a little dinky thing. And you just tighten it down. Make sure it stays tight against the bore of the cylinder, because if you don't, it will pop out. There we go. Yep, the rings are compressed. Make sure nothing's in the way here. So this can come in nice and straight. Okay. Take my hammer. We're going to use the rubber end. Pop. That's it. Simple. These things at Harbor Freight are cheap. Okay. Oh yeah, it almost fell right in the line too. Perfect. Perfect. Perfection. Okay. We need to get this to turn down towards the bottom where we can work on it. Still a little stiff. Okay. Stick our rod cap on. Where am I? Nope. Ah, sneaky buggers. Perfect. Okay. Close to the camshaft. So these come with this little oil dipper. That's how your engine gets oil. It just goes down, there's a little scoop on the bottom, picks it up, throws it up. So they want that the closest to the camshaft, which is going to go right here. So we'll get our cap back on here. Make sure we got it on the right way. Pretty sure. Not positive. Let's flip it around here. That looks better. I'm going to get this one bolt in. Started. Okay. Come on. Sorry guys, it's taking me a minute. These are long bolts, so they don't come apart. There we go, almost. Okay, you got that. Now this. Let's see here, which way is it going again? Well, it can't go that way. See the damn thing. You know, things happen. This is live, so I don't edit anything major out because everybody messes up. So if you mess up, you mess up. guys can see all this stuff I'm doing here. Probably not. Let's turn you a little bit. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm not going to tighten. I'm not going to torque that yet. I'm just going to snug it down. Not a whole lot of room to work in here. It is what it is. Flashlight from down here so I can see along with you what the heck I'm doing. Get that tighter. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not torquing it right now. I'm just snugging it up for a minute. I love rebuilding these old motors. Oh yeah, see, it moves. Everything moves. Okay, everything did move. What the hell did I hit? Am I hitting something? Okay, let me figure out what the heck I did here, and then I will bring you back and show you whatever I find. Okay guys, it wasn't nothing I did wrong. It was the crank can move side to side right now without this base on it. So yeah, that's what happened. The crank wasn't centered. So, no big deal. Fixed and fixed. Okay. There we go. Now we got to torque these to 100 inch-pounds. And I brought my fancy auto. I don't even know how long I've had this thing. It's a Briggs and Stratton torque wrench. So it says 100 inch-pounds, so that's what we're going to torque it to. As soon as I find the right side of the work. Sorry guys. Okay. Put that back in the drawer. Okay. I think we're good now. I think everything is all set. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. Okay, in part two, we're just going to have to do a part two, guys. I am wore out today. It's hot out here. I don't have air conditioning in my garage. So, I will come back to this probably tomorrow. And we will finish it up, put it all back together. Alright? Thanks. Talk to you. Okay, I'm back. try to keep going here, guys. Okay, it's time to get the bottom end together here. All right. You have your 2 lifters, and there's 2 holes inside this crankcase right here. Now all you do is slip the lifter in. Oh, put some oil on that first. Right here. There we go, just a little bit. Get lined up here. There it is. Wiggle it a little bit, drop right in. Already got oil on my hand, so I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Very simple. Wipe off this crank here. Get the inside of this out one more time. I cleaned the base gasket off. I didn't figure you guys would want to sit here and watch me clean the base gasket. It's not that hard. I just took a razor knife and cleaned it. Alright. This back over here. Just like that. Okay. Now we got our cam. Oil up this cam a little bit. There's a big dot right there. That big dot is going to correspond to the dot on the crank. And what you do is just line them 2 dots up. So you can get it lined up here. Okay. More. And I hope you guys can see it. There's a dot here on the cam and a dot here on the crank. Just line them up. That's how you got to do. Simple. That's your timing. Nothing very difficult about it. Alright. Get our new base gasket. Without ripping the gasket. Let's see here, just keep going out the right way. Guess what? That's not the right gasket, is it? Oh yeah, it's the right gasket. There we go. Piece of cake. Now, these gears here will mesh onto the crank. This is your governor gear. Nothing's going to fall off. Now, help. Get my dead blow here and just try to line it up here. There it goes. Okay. When it pops on like that, make sure our gasket's still in place. It is. Make sure it didn't pinch anywhere. Try to get our gears to line up. Not that hard, it's just getting everything lined up right. Make sure all my gaskets still in place too. Turn it a little bit. It's these dowel pins that are holding me up. There we go. Come on, dowel pins. Crank them in. Just gotta play with it till you get everything lined up to line up. Line up. Keep turning it, tapping it. And it'll drop in. Is what I keep telling myself. What's not lining up here? There's that. I swear it's just these dowel pins that are holding me up. Put my flywheel back on. Make my life easier. Need something to grab a hold of to spin the motor. There we go. Now, spin the motor. Get this set in here. Yeah, it's just a dowel pin holding me up. Okay. Grab my other bolts here. These are all the same size. Wheel again. This is fine. Half inch. Just do your crisscross pattern and put these bolts in. I'll bring you back after I get all these bolts in. I was sitting here watching me put all these bolts in. Okay, moving on. We're going to get the head gasket on, get the head on, get the push rods put back in it. Just like that. Okay, folks, she's back together. I think we should put a little gas in the carburetor and see if she will start. What do you think? This could either go good or it could go bad. We'll see. Oh, that was a lot of gas, but that's alright. Clean her up a little bit. Put my foot on it. Ooh, she popped. It runs. Alright, let's get the generator part put back together again, put it back in the frame, and I will see you guys in a few. Okay guys, well, there you have it. Another one saved from the garbage man. It wasn't that hard, it just took a long time. I didn't show you guys a lot of the stuff because it's pretty much clean and put together. So I will see you guys next time.